Time for the Proceed Halftime Report. If you need seed, think Proceed. With us today, District Sales Manager Adam Smith. Adam, great to have you here, sir. Let's talk about this great program, the Right Stuff program you guys are doing.
Yeah, the Right Stuff program is brand new for us this year. Just a way to say thank you to veterans. Not many companies are doing it in this industry, and we thought it'd be a great idea. And you buy minimums on our Right Choice program, and you get qualified, and we'll send you a gift in the mail.
That's awesome. Thank you for doing that, and paying tribute to our vets. And also our active military as well that are in the ag industry. Let's move on to the Right Choice program, because you're giving away some great things there as well.
Yep, we're doing DeWalt tools again. We're doing it a little bit differently this year. Still the 4 levels, but it's kind of set up on a point system this year. So we're able to kind of pick and choose which tools you don't already have from us and from DeWalt. So it's kind of a neat deal, and we're happy to give away tools. I mean, it's a lot of fun to play Santa for a little while.
I was going to say, and I'm sure that the farmers love it as well. Speaking about the farmers, how their corn and soybeans looking right now? Corn and soybeans are looking pretty good in the valley.
Some areas got a touch dry. Now we just got a bunch of rain this week, so that's going to hamper or damper harvest just a little bit. But some soybeans coming off and looking pretty good so far. So corn's a little ways away yet, but it's looking pretty nice.
Well, and if you want to see where you can play Santa with some of these tools, how can people get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me by calling my cell phone, 701-430-0514.
Great stuff. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Stick around. Much more coming up here on the Proceed Halftime Report.
Welcome back to our Fargo studios, the Proceed Halftime Report. This game is out of control.
Yes, I was worried that this would be like the Mississippi Valley State. I think this could be worse.
If the Bison keep their foot on the pedal, yeah, this definitely could get worse.
Yeah.
Let's not waste any time. We got a lot to talk about in this first half.
Plenty of highlights on this one. Off the top, less than a minute in, and Lance Dunn breaks off a 61-yard touchdown.
This is a little bit of foreshadowing, but Lance Dunn today has done pretty well. Efficient on his carries.
I like that word. That's a good way to put it.
On his carries.
The Colonials looking to eat up the clock and hold on to the ball as long as they can, but true freshman Logan McCormick forcing the fumble and falls on it to boot.
McCormick is one of those guys getting his opportunity because of the injury to Greg Menard, suffered before the season started. Good to see the freshman getting in there and making a play.
Just 6 ticks off the clock, and Lance Dunn has his second of the day.
That's his second carry of the day, his second touchdown of the day. That one he had to earn, reaching for the pylon there as he goes in. But that's a great play by Lance Dunn.
Robert Morris back on offense. Matthew Barr in at quarterback with Jimmy Walker injured this week. He's intercepted here by Trey Dempsey.
And Trey, with his first pick of the year, makes the most of it and takes it right back into the house. Nice play there by Trey Dempsey, and it's open season for the Bison defense.
Yeah, his 11th of his career. That's just a good interception.
He undercuts the route, does a very, very fine job there, and it's pretty easy to get in the end zone when nobody's around you.
Another fumble puts the ball back in the Bison hands, and it's Bruce Anderson.
His second rushing touchdown of the season, got his first 2 weeks ago, I guess, in the last game against Eastern Washington. Good to see Bruce getting some points.
Bison add one more first quarter here. Stick to Dunn on a 10-yard pass.
Okay, we said that Lance Dunn was efficient on the run game. He's also very efficient in the pass game, too. That's his only reception of the game, and it went for a touchdown.
His third touchdown on the day there. Moving into the second quarter now, it's 35-0 Bison. R.J. Urzendowski there with a 14-yard touchdown reception.
R.J. with a couple of catches, 19 yards. This one there, the 14-yarder for the touchdown.
And Dunn here with another 45 yards.
Okay, Lance Dunn, 3 carries, 111 yards, 3 touchdowns. He is averaging 37 yards per carry, and you can pretty much guarantee that whenever he touches the football, it's going into the end zone. That is so impressive. Let's take a look at our halftime stats, brought to you by the North Dakota Certified Seed Producers. And to say it's lopsided would be unfair to lopsided scores. 49-0. The rushing yards, they got 10 of those yards right before halftime there. Robert Morris was sitting at 4 total yards before the halftime, before that final possession there, going into the half. This one is...
It's out of hand, but you know what? You heard Coach Kleiman say it to Ryan Gellner there heading in to halftime. We saw some good things out there because we got to see the Bison defense force some turnovers, and then we saw the team capitalize on those. 3 turnovers, 3 scores from it.
That's definitely what you want to see, especially as you get into Missouri Valley play. This game, it really
Stick around, though, because you're going to see some good people to come. You're going to see that depth and that development that we want to continue to see. This one's, it's over on the scoreboard, but it's far from over in terms of what Bison fans should be looking for.
Yeah, we'd like to see some guys get involved. We've already seen Cole Davis enter the game. Easton Stick's day is done, 11 of 15 for 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the big thing. It did not
none
turn the ball
all season
over
yet, so that's great to see.
Yeah, those first half stats brought to you by the North Dakota Certified Seed Producers, and this game, my goodness, it was tough keeping up with the highlights. That's for sure. Tough keeping up with them.
Yes,
every time you looked around. Another touchdown. We are going to step aside. When we come back, we'll take a look around the Valley. Some other games going on, including a Valley Conference game being played today. We have all that for you here on the Proceed Halftime Report. Welcome back to the Proceed Halftime Report. 49-0 NDSU leads Robert Morris at the half, and let's take a look at some of the other scores going around in the Valley. We do have a Missouri Valley game being played today. It's the first of the conference. They've kind of done this weird thing. This just means that, you know, Illinois State will have a week off here later in the year, as will Missouri State. Most everybody else has the week off. This game is very, very interesting. Missouri State trailing now 20-6 in the third quarter. Missouri State scored on their first possession of the game. 3 plays, marched it right down the field, a big touchdown run for them. And then they missed a bunch of field goals, had a punt blocked. Missouri State had the PAT blocked. And then Illinois State has really taken control of this. This was a 6-6 game at halftime. 14 real quick points for Illinois State here in the second half.
It's all about halftime adjustments. Nice to see the Redbirds being able to do that.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of an interesting game for both of those teams. It was real low scoring. Still to come tonight, about 5:30 p.m. Central Time, Western Illinois will head to former FCS team, current FBS team, Coastal Carolina, and that'll be an interesting game for the Leathernecks, a real measuring stick for them, and to see where the Chanticleers are too, I guess, as you get your way through. And then let's take a look at the next page, if we can. Southern Illinois heading to Memphis, an FBS game for Southern Illinois. That game will kick off at 7 p.m. Central. That is it for Valley teams in action today as the Bison lead 49-0 over Robert Morris. We'll step aside. We come back. We'll talk second half and then get you out to the Fargo Dome for some more football here on the Proceed Halftime Report.
On 2017 Ford F-Series. Cash in on the truck that hauls the most and has more efficiency at the pump with an EcoBoost engine and a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Time to get in on America's best-selling trucks 40 years running. Because you snooze, you lose, pal.
Now lease an F-150 for just $249 a month or get over $11,000 in total savings. See your local Northland Ford dealer today.
It's time again to cheer for your favorite team. And at a cutting-edge gallery of jewelry, we have your team colors. Beautiful diamonds and colored gemstones that shine with amazing brilliance. We specialize in green and gold, but at a cutting edge, we can create a beautiful sparkling piece of